Okay, this will be the unboxing of my Ray-Ban's Headliners smart glasses, the Nevis. I got mine at the Lens Crafters because I got them with the prescription included. And I got the whole shebang. I got the progressive lens, the transitions, as well as the added transition. I don't know what they called it, but it also gets darker without the UV rays, so long as it's natural light, meaning that they'll get darker inside the car as well as outside, and they'll get much darker than the standard transition gets. That's with the other thing here. Okay, UV protection. What else is here? I don't know what this is. PG Rayban Equalize 2 DST. Scratch resistant, of course. Anti-reflective. Photochromatic extra active gray. DST processing, authentic lens finishing. Well, anyway, the point being is that standardly my lens would cost $800, but Rayban Lens Crafters had a special half off lenses, so the lenses only cost me $402. The frames was $299 with a $30 discount. So with all that and the frames, my total cost was $701, which standardly, my glasses, like the ones I have here now, basic, progressive, transition Ray-Bans, they cost me over the same amount. It cost me about $800 plus when I got these. So I consider it a great deal. Anyway, let's open up this guy here and check him out. Had a quick preview of them when I picked them up, but I didn't wear them and I put them back in the box immediately for this unboxing. So it's pretty much a full straight ahead unboxing here. All right, as you can see, the little pieces of cover that cover the arms are off already. They took them off to give me a test fitting at Lens Crafters. These things cannot be adjusted, so I had to check to make sure that they fit properly before I even ordered them. I'm sure that you can adjust them. The problem is all the electronics is inside, so you might do some damage adjusting. So here's the case. The case is a charging unit as well. Has a USB-C port to recharge the case. From what I read, you get up to 4 hours with the glasses under standardized use, and you get quite a bit of recharging off the case itself, full charges. We'll open this bad boy up, pull her out, and I really should check out a video on how to, this thing's pretty tight in there, the way it's set. I guess it has to be to get a proper connection between the contact points. I want to get it out there without doing any damage. Unfortunately, I didn't see any special way to get it out. I think just get a good grip on it and pull it out. It's a real tight fit. Right under the nose bridge are the contact points. I'm pretty sure it's magnetic as well. That's why it's such a tight fit. And inside the case, you'll see those contact points where you get the charging. And obviously, this will be the rechargeable battery inside this little hump here. Let's close this guy back up. Take a look at these puppies. The only difference I'm gonna have to get used to is even though they're pretty much like basic glasses, they're a little dorky because of the thickness of the frame. I'm used to a very thin frame, so I'll get used to that. But it's not something I'm gonna wear 24/7, but I plan on, wearing it quite a bit. That's why I got the prescription lens in. Another thing you have to get used to, which a lot of sunglasses have without all electronics, is these stick sidearms. I'll have to get used to that also. Reason for that, if you look underneath the ears here, on both sides, that's where the speaker's at. I'm not sure where the mic is at this point. I'll give a full review later on sometime, exactly how all that stuff comes into play. And here's the shutter button for taking videos as well as pictures. The camera, from what I hear, is on this side, on the left side, and this is the indicator light to let you know that the camera is being used. from what I've heard in the past, the older version, people would cover the light so no one would see that you're actually taking a picture. I don't understand why they consider this as some major privacy deal, because if you're out in public, you're open game. But that's why they put the light there, to so-called protect people's privacy while they're out and about. I guess it could be a factor if you're going inside, maybe someone's home or some private place that's not public, and taking a picture might be a problem. Even though I've seen that a few people had a couple of hacks on that, the ones I've seen weren't very effective, but they worked, but it took a lot to do it. The one I've seen is that they covered up the lens, and just before snapping a picture or activating the video, covered up the lens, and then before snapping the picture, covered up the light also. With both of them covered, somehow the way this works, why it disabled the camera if you just covered up the light, is that they have some sort of interaction. I'm not going to tell you exactly how that works, because I don't know. What else did I want to say about this deal with the cameras? There was something else, but I'm going to... Oh, that's what I want to say. When I looked online, and people saying, well, it's very inobtrusive, the lens for the camera and the light, so without them on, you really can't tell too much that they're smart glasses. And from the camera, it looked to me like you could easily see that. But when I'm looking at it in person here, I can't tell any difference. It's very hard to see these little circles. Not to mention, they look nothing more than a part of the design to me. So unless someone has been watching videos or have heard about these smart glasses, this particular ones, I don't think they would take these as camera glasses on face value at all. I was gonna have her activate the UV lens for me at the store, and I did ask her to activate them for me, and she says, "Oh no, you have to go home and go through the setup instructions." And then I realized that we had a little miscommunications. I was asking her to use her UV light to activate the lens. She thought I was talking about actually setting up the glasses for me. Anyway, let me take a quick peek on these things here. Give you a look at it before I can get a look at it. But I like them. I have a beautiful fit. They're very tight on my head. When I say very tight, I meant perfectly snug, but they're not going to jump off. My lenses here, my glasses here, even when I was doing my 5-mile walk today, as soon as my head gets sweaty, I got to keep pushing these up, sliding off of my face. And then when you adjust them too tight, then it pinches your temple. These are almost perfect the way they are right now. So I'm extremely happy with them. So, let's pull this out here. I'm not going to give you any sort of a full review right now. I'm going to take them out and use them a bit, set them up and see exactly how they work out. I might make a startup video, but that's not going to be right this minute. What's here? I think that's just the cloth. These things are tucked in there nicely. The cloth. One bit of instruction that the person at the lunch box told me is that when cleaning them, and you really don't have to that way. It says when cleaning, it's probably preferable that you put the clean solution on the cloth and then wipe the lens, as opposed to just spraying the lens out of, I guess, concern that it might get into the speakers all over here, or do something on the contact points here. I don't see that happening, but I think it's good advice to just put the solution on the cloth and then clean it. After I've used it for a couple of weeks or a month, then I'll give a full review on it. That's it.